How you doing, everybody? This is Kurt Henry at the Mortgage Center, and this is a weekly mortgage update just to let you know what's going on in the mortgage market. We are mortgage brokers. We work with multiple banks and lenders, and we just get them to compete for you to get you the best deal when you're getting a mortgage. In terms of mortgage rates, a 5-year fixed rate is in around 2.89%. A variable rate is around 2.4, 2.5%. Those could be slightly lower or higher just depending on the situation. And there was actually some pretty big news that just came out about half an hour ago that the Bank of Canada governor has decreased the Bank of Canada has decreased their overnight lending rate. It was 1%, and that has been decreased to 0.75%. Now, just to kind of explain how that works, that will affect the variable mortgage rates if the banks follow suit. In other words, a variable mortgage rate is always based on the prime rate. It's prime minus something. So the prime rate yesterday, for example, was 3%. Today it's still 3%. And the prime rate is based off of the overnight lending rate. So if the overnight lending rate is 1%, and the major banks are, lending their money out at the prime rate at 3%, then their spread is 2%. They're paying 1%, you could say, to get money. They're lending it out at 3%, so they're making 2%. Now, when the overnight lending rate decreases from 1% to 0.75%, technically, the major banks should decrease their prime rate from 3% to 2.75%. Now, it's too early to tell if that is actually happening, but that is normally what would happen. So we'll see if that actually happens or not. Now, having said that, the Bank of Canada rate affects the variable mortgage rates, but fixed mortgage rates are affected by bond yields in the stock market. So there's going to be a lot of talk about, rate decreasing because of the Bank of Canada decreasing their rate. But that doesn't mean that all the fixed mortgage rates are going to, continue decreasing or anything like that. In fact, fixed mortgage rates could actually increase while the variable mortgage rates decrease. So there's a lot of kind of uncertainty, but just hearing that the Bank of Canada is decreasing their overnight lending rate does not mean that all rates are going down. And in fact, there could be rate increases throughout the year on the fixed mortgage rate side because of the strong U.S. economy and a whole bunch of other factors. So if you have any questions on that at all, just give us a call. The number at the office here again is 905-436-8010. Thanks, and have a great day.